Your first exercise here is a plank. We're going to hold this for 60 seconds just to warm up your core. It's important here to pull your belly button into the spine, be strong through the shoulders, and don't allow your bum to come up into the air, but rather try and stay in a straight line. Next, we're going to hold on to a side plank here. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. It's important with this one that your hips are pressed forward, strong through the side of our core, and trying to remain strong as well through our shoulder. Breathing throughout, and I'll warn you when we're going to flip to the other side. Great job, and we're going to relax, turn onto the other side, and we'll go again for another 30 seconds. Using a resistance band that's stretched out in front of you, you're going to add in a row whilst holding a side plank. This one is working on a little bit of rotation with our core. We're going to do 30 seconds on this side, and then we will flip over and do 30 seconds on the other side. Great job, everybody. We are now flipping on to the other side. With this one, it's important that we're strong through the shoulder, using the core as we use our rotation here. It is a little bit of an extra challenge, especially when we're unstable in a side plank. So doing the best that you can. Of course, if you need to modify, you can always drop down to your knee. Next, we go into a reverse plank. With this one, I want your fingertips to face down towards your feet. Squeeze your bottom to lift it off of the ground, strong through the core. You're trying to be a straight line here. Seeing how you go, holding for 30 seconds. Next, we're going to do a bear hold and hover with lateral walking. So as you can see here, I've got a cone on my back and using a ball on the cone to try and keep me really stable. If I allow too much rotation through my core, it will drop off. Once you've done that one, you can then move on to doing some bear hold with shoulder taps. So here as well, if you get too much rotation, you will drop the ball off of your back. Now, you don't have to use a ball and a cone. You can use, a rolling drink bottle or whatever you've got laying around at home that would be unstable on your back if you were to move. Next exercise, we are going to do a heel bridge. So this is essentially just a bridge where your toes are lifted off of the mat. You then are going to do some single leg kicks. So when we are here what you're going to think about is not allowing your pelvis to rotate, but instead engaging through the back of the thigh and the glutes to make sure that you maintain a nice even pelvis position. As you can see, I lifted up my hands here to create a little bit of an extra challenge, less stability, so therefore a little bit more difficult. We'll do this for 60 seconds. Next, we are going to do some dead bugs. So with this exercise, we are going opposite leg, opposite arm, extending out towards the top and bottom of our mat. With this exercise, thinking about pulling the belly button into the spine, smashing the low back onto the mat, and breathing throughout. So exhaling as your arm and leg are going away, and inhale as you're bringing them back up. We will do this exercise for 60 seconds. The next exercise is a Russian twist with a ball drop. So as you can see here, I am wriggling around quite a bit. Obviously, the more that you tighten and activate your core, the more stable you are. Now, you can do this with a bouncing ball, with a soccer ball, whatever you've got laying around at home. And of course, if you don't have anything, then you can just do a normal Russian twist. Doing for 30 seconds on this side, and then you will swap now, and you'll go 30 seconds on the other side. Of course, if you just drop the ball, it will make it a little bit more challenging versus if you throw the ball and allow it to bounce up. See how you go with this one. Next, we are going to do the plank step-ups. So back to our trusty plank. I'm just using an esky here. Unfortunately, I don't have any stairs at home, so get creative, whether that's you've got a stair or whether you're using an esky, a lounge, something of that sort to climb up and step up, strong through the core, trying to keep yourself as stable as possible. Next exercise is a cross mountain climber. With this exercise, you're using your core to help bring your knee through to your opposite elbow, making sure that your gaze is down towards your mat. I'm sometimes looking at my leg here. Ideally, you'd look at your fingertips and repeating this, alternating side to side for 30 seconds.